Now then, so today we are running a little bit of Stockpile. I have yet, like at the time of recording this intro, I haven't tried this deck quite yet, but the general idea is we're going for very heavy siege engine kind of list. We're kind of looking to use a lot of the engines that NR has access to, use Henselt, use Stockpile ability, try and get a huge amount of value off something like Siege. And I'm not 100% sure what the best list to run for it right now is, in all honesty. This is where I think it probably is, but I think there's probably some tweaks to be made. I've basically removed anything with like row locking dependencies because movement's kind of everywhere, and we'll see how it gets on. The reason we're playing this list is I put out a poll and gave a few options, and this one got voted highest, and it seemed like it's something that you all relatively were interested in doing, so I think I'm going to do something like that going forwards. Maybe like say once a week to put it up to a poll and people can decide on what one of the videos is, and the choices will be kind of stuff that people have suggested in comments, things that I think are actually good slash interesting. You know, I'll give you a good collection, and if there's anything else you have in mind, you can put in comment under the poll and we can figure something out. It won't be for every video because obviously we're not. I want to be able to play some of the things I want to play and I think is good, and rather than leaving it up to you lot to decide my content. But we'll make it open to you all. I think that's it from me. I don't know how good Stockpile is going to be. In all honesty, when I've looked at this list, all I can think is like this would probably just be better in Red Zeal. But I'm not in pro rank yet. I don't really care about my MMR, and I need Stockpile wins for my mastery. So here we are. So hope you enjoyed the video. We'll go into the games. Would you believe it? Believe it, some Milver. I think kind of one of the problems when you come up against this at the moment on ladder is like you kind of can't predict which type it's going to be, since there's obviously a lot of different versions out there. But we'll do what we can. Winch isn't good because like traps is kind of spooky, but then there's the more ad hoc version and like engine versions, and yeah, we're just gonna have to see. So we'll use boiling oil for getting rid of probably sentries. Should they be playing sentries? This round we can play relatively passive. You know, we can play the envoys. Try and set up later a bit of a better hand, since you know we want to be finding that Rafards, want to be finding Henselt, want to be finding Dahlia, but we definitely need to be hitting Henselt because Rafards Vengeance needs to come out. So it does look like it's an engine version. We can just start with this. It doesn't matter in terms of the row. I don't want any of those on top. Don't want any of those, to be honest. Also not running a Hubert just because I've gone a little greedier with the kind of stuff we're running. Whether that's a good idea or not, questionable, but we shall see. Don't know how much I love killing this, since you have another index Saskia, it'll just pull it out, but mouse slip. My mouse slipped. Intentional. Because this hand isn't amazing really for this round. We do just want to be kind of getting out of it. Like AA is not doing a lot. I mean, we could go for like a war chariot, move this onto the front row or something. It's not great. Really not great. The very pass on 7 hand, but I don't love the idea of passing. So here we are.
Swords I smile at, weapons laugh to scorn.
Yeah. That's quite a big commitment from them.
Humans above, beasts below. Don't know which is worse.
So they're getting quite a few points a turn. But we're going to see a path. Let's set up a ballista. Because I really want to pass on 7. But if they pass on me, I need to have engines online that we can try and push. Kind of stay alive. Also realised I'm missing the ball off my earring. I was trying fiddling my ear. Off this one, Ron. Yeah. I lost the ball, but... Ah. That's fun. I basically got a pin in my ear. New earring's going in. New earring is going in. Ron, I'm getting DLC. New DLC. That's it, yeah. No one expected the new cosmetics. But we got the new what's it called format. The new thumbnail format, a new earring, a whole new person, alright? Whole new person. And this is obviously looking like an amazing situation, right? Amazing. Kind of like holding on to the siege support. We can put back the AA because we'll just pull it with Natalis. Should we need to with siege? This is a little awkward for siege. Alright, we definitely throw one of these. Sounds clumsy. Clumsy.
Spit it out already. I don't have all day.
So, are we expecting them to want a long round? I think is the question. A into Ballista isn't terrible. It's also kind of early to be committing something like that, and we're not too scared of this. We can start with this, for sure. I mean, we'll put AA at the top. We're probably going to play it off of Natalis anyway, but just in case we don't, we can have access to it. Not an ideal start, because obviously Henselt is a big engine for us. And being able to set him up with like a Rafards and multiple ticks from Stockpile, we can really get a bit of an engine going there. I think here, do need to go for an AA though. Do need to go for an AA. I'll go for the Ballista. Kind of the reason being, we're still able to set up a siege should we need to. Because we have War Chariot and reinforcements, so I mean it's not too bad. Yeah. Cool. I'm just building some IKEA furniture. Proud of yourself? Good. Now watch him get a move bomb. Yep. Played this game long enough. Played this game long enough to know.
Don't you fret about me. Take care of myself.
You here then. The Rafards on top. Let's say we slam siege. Seems like a terrible idea. Let's say we slam siege here. We're on 36 points. Going to make up 11. Or we have enough reach. I don't love this, but I think we need to. We don't really have the points in this hand if I don't do this. I'm also very scared, like, of what's going to happen to our Rafards. With that leader, they can just so easily move it. Spooky. Spooky stuff. Alright. I mean, the last leader out is obviously nice. We do have completely forgot that we have War Elephant as well. So let's go. Move you. Just because they've obviously going to end up with like more points from their movement. They've used all the leader. They might have like movement bombs left, but a lot of their movement stuff of like how they're going to move our things is gone. So in terms of like this being on the front row, it's not going to represent too many points. Any points they get from damage is going to be a lot lower than the ones they would have got from the Cat Witch and bouncing. And now that they've used Stigger Castle as well, we can kind of get away with it. But I suspect they've probably got like a Witcher Adept or something. Forest Protector, okay. I think that's okay for us. I think that's kind of fine. Alright. Again, none of those. Copy view. And we'll reduce those so we can do it next time. Yeah, like, we've already saved quite a few points here. Right. So we'll... Let me get this right. You move to the range route. Again about this. Completely forgetting these move themselves. Again, nothing. One. So we can... We can make their matron a hell of a lot more awkward. I'm kind of like, this isn't obviously an amazing situation. What we want to do is for this to survive so we can give like War Elephant deal. Try and set up a crew pocket. Gezris is obviously very scary.
To play with my prey, I enjoy that the most.
There are things in the universe of which even the sages
And
have
it's
not
all for
dreamt.
me, Grog. Me knocky Grog.
Get that out of the way. It does take the ping from that, but it's kind of whatever. Right, there's the Henselt, but it's probably going to be too late. Probably going to be too late.
I choose now, never have.
Did I mention how fun this deck is to play against? My. I don't think we get out of it anyway. Winch onto War Elephant's obviously amazing.
Don't you fret about me. Can take care of myself.
Or not. Yeah, something tells me not quite going to be enough, is it? Crazy, I know.
Scrub this, scrub that, for fuck's sake, I'm sick of these chills.
Fun game. God, I love this meta. Love this meta. Alright, this is a little more fair. After that last game. Depends where I put it in. Do I put it in? Yeah, we'll put it. We'll put it in. It was just, I don't want to just pretend that this deck's incredibly good or anything. And then you'll all be kind of disappointed when you see how it performs. But as mentioned, we got new cosmetics, earrings in. Not sure how I feel about the hoop. No, let me boiling oil that. I mean, we can just remove that though. We did draw Henselt this time though, which is really nice. I love setting this up personally. Kind of makes sense to have this on the board. I also like the idea of Henselt, like right now, into maybe a ballista. Yeah, I like the idea. Not ballista, sorry. You knew what I meant. Because I think they're going to fight this round a little bit, so I think we're going to need the points. Obviously, the annoying thing about Henselt is it's not until like, next turn that he'll get his thing. I could have used a leader, but I don't think it's necessary. Or not. I mean, we get Falsus Pride now. Now we go like this. All right. So we still want to keep going into this round. Can we play Refards? Like, honestly, I don't hate Refards here. It does feel like a lot of points being invested there, so not sure I love it. Not too sure I love it.
What do you want?
This is like a happy medium between the two. It allows us to play Refards if we want to. At the same time, we don't have to. Oh, well, that's cool. I can definitely work with that. So what we'll do is, yeah, give that zeal. That is one leader. We should boost Henselt, and then we can go like this. And we can go like this. And we're not quite ahead, but we can definitely get ahead in one card. No, wait, we are ahead. Right? No, because of the bleeding. Oh. Oh dear. I will take it. I will definitely take it. I think this deck maybe needs a Hubert. Something to consider. Just chucking in a Hubert, to be honest. Do we think this deck's too overable? If we get a Siege, Refards, War Elephant. Alright, AA would make this too overable. I mean, honestly, I love this hand. To be quite honest, I absolutely love this hand. Yeah, I think we actually do go for it. Because we have the points going forward into, like, Natalis AA. We still have a Dahlia to draw into. Alright, good stuff. So we can do this. which allows us to then next turn go Rafards into a Ballista, like instant trigger on the siege. If they use removal on this, it's removal that isn't going on to Rafards. Reviving Holger. Yeah. Interesting row placement.
It's not about why, it's about why not.
And yeah, we'll bring out the Ballista. Good stuff, good stuff. That's alright, we got a card draw out of it. Don't really need it too much. That's obviously a big boy. We'll chip through it eventually. Just gonna take a little time. And then we can War Elephant from the top ropes. I obviously love the idea of. That with Envoy.
Horse, I said. Wanted the
The Talus on top, very nice.
Stand before the Queen of Skellige.
Alright. Pull you back. Ping. Ping. Reduce your cooldowns. Ping. And we'll chuck you down. I mean, alright, let's just go for it. Let's just go for 2. Because our leader's not doing a great deal. Soon. So. May as well break while the iron's hot. We got 2 last game. Let's see if we can get 2 here. Wild boar. I'm a man. I expect they can catch up. I just want to see some commitment. Iris. Okay, that's alright. If they were going for some meme stuff with Iris, I don't mind going a card down. Getting that out. Yeah, we have Natalis AA. I don't love the winch though. Ooh. They'll play quite unitless here. Now we'll put this back. It works out exactly the same. Best bombard we're gonna get by a country mile. More class card is obviously a little frightening, to say the least.
Temeria has yet to speak its last.
Not hopeful for this one, boys. Not hopeful at all. I think there's potential here. Yeah, there was a mock. I think we did need to get that push going. I don't think the push itself was bad, but maybe we dipped out a bit sooner, I'm not sure. But my conclusion, it needs some work. It definitely needs some work. I think honestly, Inspired Zeal probably sounds like a better idea. Alright, so here's the plan. We redo this deck as an Inspired Zeal. We literally switch it to Inspired Zeal because I think that just makes more sense. like the cooldowns are really nice, but we can still have the same stuff going, but in Red Zeal, so we can actually have some removal. We can put in like a Selkirk. Our Rafard isn't as exposed. I think that makes more sense. But that'll be it for this video. If I figure something out, it'll probably be in the next video. Hope you all enjoyed, and I'll catch you in the next one.